Hey you guys, welcome back to Kimball's Corner, where today we are sticking with the cartoon theme, and I am going to make a companion piece to the Flame Princess. So I'm going to do Princess Bubblegum, who is also from Adventure Time. And if you don't know, Adventure Time is it's a cute kids cartoon, really great characters, it's a lot of fun, it's a little out there, it's a little weird, but it's a lot of fun. I pulled out all my pinks, some purple for shading, some gesso for white. I've never used gesso as white paint, so that's a first for me. And what else do I have? I got a couple blues. Oh, I got my metallics for the crown. And this is probably for her dress. And I pulled out all of my pinks and purple pencils. I am ready to make a mess, and let's just hope this turns out, because, you know, I didn't plan anything. So we're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna put her up here off camera, but there to remind me of what I'm doing. I'm just looking for a pencil to sketch her out. And since I'm using acrylics, I guess it really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go with Process Red. Some days I think I just create art so I have an excuse to drink more coffee. Let's see, her crown is quite tall, so I'm gonna draw her face a little bit lower. I'm gonna draw her looking that way. Kind of wanna maybe exaggerate her features. I say that like I don't exaggerate all the features of every character I draw. And it doesn't have to be pretty just yet. I mean, we're gonna paint over all these lines. You know, I drew her head ginormous. I don't know how her crown's gonna fit on this. Yay me. Whoops. It's alright though. The crown doesn't make the queen, am I right? I could also make it small. So she has bangs, quite low bangs. Probably right above her eyebrows. And then it just comes down. Let's draw her neck in here. She's gonna be sticking her neck out. I don't know why I drew all of that. She has a dress on. And that's it. That's not very impressive, but that's her dress. She has floofy sleeves. But her crown, I might be able to give her a mini crown. And her ear would be there, but you're not gonna see it. So her crown, we'll just bring it in right here. There's a jewel in the top. So not quite accurate, but there, she has a crown. And it looks off, but that's all right. Should I make her hair blowing? Or should I just make it come down? I kind of want to make it come down, but maybe just a little blowing. And it is bubblegum, keep that in mind. All right, I think I can work with this. I think I say because I don't know. It might turn out like trash, but we'll still love it because it's gonna be pink. Let's get my paints. Let's do, I should do the background first. What color should that background be? Should I just do like a dark blue? Yes, I should, why not? And I'm gonna do it watered down. And, oh, I need a, what was it do? Little paper towel action. Oh, my paintbrushes are all dying. Oh, yikes, I trashed it. So now it's I'm gonna do trashy work with it. Now I just use it for grunt work, let's say. All right, splash some paint on. Not a big deal. All right, let's give this a dry. All right, as usual, I got impatient and, you know, dabbed and wiped so there's splotches and whatever in the background, but we don't care because it's just texture. Okay, let's prep the colors. All right, so her hair is the most vibrant pink. I think I'm just gonna put all these colors out and just hope for the best, am I right? Alright, so those should be the colors for her hair and her skin. I don't know why I said that like I was scared. I can do it. Let's just start in, shall we? Let's do the back hair first. The front part of her hair, we'll use just the lighter pink. It's not necessarily the lighter pink, I should say. It's more of like the warmer pink. And we're not gonna make it perfect just yet because I do have to paint her face and this goes over it. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dogs. They are, you know, talking to each other. We have 3 of them right in a row, like 3 backyards right in a row with dogs. And they all like to just talk, and a couple of them are basset hounds. And they really like the sound of their voice. All right, getting somewhere. Her outfit is this darker color with a touch of purple for the collar. Let's get those colors blocked in. Add just a bit of purple, just to give it a different color, different hue. And then that'll be her collar. So now I think I'm gonna work on the back part of her hair, and I can even use the same color. Now her hair is a big clump of, you know, bubblegum, so I'm not like trying to draw hair strands or anything. Now let's get her face shaded in. That is her crown. Whoops, I'm paying attention. I was just seeing if you were. I'm basically just painting in some shadows first, and then I'll come back in after I wash my brush off. Pick up a touch of this pink that's kind of already dry. Add that to the cheeky area. Maybe just some vibrant pink, why not? Come back in with the skin tone. And y'all know I'm coming back over with colored pencil, because that's what I do. And also, don't forget that she does not have normal human skin. It looks dark and purpley because her skin, it is dark and purpley. It just looks weird, I know, but it'll look even better when I start adding the colored pencils and get some contrast going in there. But right now, I'm gonna work on her top skin, or her top hair, I should say. mean, I guess there's not much to it. I feel like she should have rosier cheeks. Maybe a little bit of rosiness in the nose. Maybe some pink on the ears. She definitely needs to have a lip color. And her mouth, the little shading. Looking a little uneven here and there. So I'm gonna just come in. Kind of separates the hair a little bit, like the front hair and the back hair. A little more easily readable. I do have a smaller brush, don't know why I'm not using it. Did I decide on an eye color? I think I was gonna give her blue eyes, right? Also for the jewel. I always use way too much paint. Jewel. May as well get that color laid in there. And I'll come back in with colored pencil to clean that up. I'm gonna air dry just a little bit. Let's get that gold on her crown. Oh, that's way too much. All right, so gold and copper. And it is shimmery, which we love. Kind of wanted to lay it on thick just because I poured so much out. Switching to the smaller brush. Making a mess, because that's what I'm good at. Back to the bigger brush. All right, I'm gonna dry that into a second layer of the gold. Dry enough, probably. Good enough. So I'm gonna use this paint just up over here because I have so much of it. You know what, I could use this purple and really go to town over here. Why not? Let's just paint this whole side with these colors. Yeah? It's kind of fun not knowing what color's gonna land on the brush. I've used up enough. Let me clean my brushes out. All right, I'm gonna clean up all these paints and get my colored pencil on. All right, let's give her a quick thorough drying just because I don't want my pencils to be ripping through and tearing it up. All right, some of it is still a bit wet. We're just gonna avoid those spots, yeah? So I was planning on going much more pastel with her, but she got kind of dark in some spots. So I'm gonna bring in some darker colors just to help me out. I don't know if I really want to focus on her hair. That's definitely not the important part of this piece. And I might just do detailing right in here and maybe a little bit just to show her outfit a little bit better. So yeah, let's do purples first. gonna add a little pink to her cheeks. I think that's too light. Let's do, debating if I wanna do like neon pink and just have a little more fun with it. Ooh, that's fancy. And then I'll go over that with a purple and kind of tone it down. And then do my darkest purple and just kind of give her an edge to her face. Because we all have a nice edge to our face, am I right? I think I'm just gonna use the neon pink for all the pink highlights. Well, they're not highlights, but you know, the pink spots. Because I can always knock it back with other pencils. And I don't want to go too dark under her nose. I'm just grabbing random colors, hoping they work. It's like the more I'm working on this, the sketchier I want it to look. Like the paints give me a really nice foundation to play on. And she's just an assortment of pink. Need a dark purple. All right, let's do the shading around her mouth. Ooh, she's coming along. Let's bring in the dark purple. And, oh, actually, no, I'm doing blue around her eyes. And maybe a pale blue, just in that area. And then an even paler blue to kind of shade the eye in. Oh, let's do her eyelid first. And maybe a pale pink. And then we'll We'll do some white on her eyelid to make it pop just a little bit. Now we can do that dark blue. Little neon pink. Have a little pops of color here and there. You know how I love that. And maybe I'll do, how is this magenta? How is this looking? Just to kind of loosen up her hair a little bit, even if it is made of gum. And we'll do some white on that side. Bring in some more purple, kind of clean up under here, under her ear. And we'll just clean up the tear duct a little bit. Add a little highlighting on the cheeky. What more does she need? I feel like I should have done darker up here on the hair, but ugh, it was a whole thing. Maybe I'll use this blue just to go around the crown, because that could make it exciting. It could also make it awful, I don't know. But I also don't particularly care. I mean, there's blue everywhere. I may actually add it in her hair, because that adds some excitement. All right, I'm just gonna outline the little crown in a little white for a little shine. Ooh, she's so glamorous. I might be ready for the white paint pen, but not quite. Let's do some work down here. That's too distracting. All right, let's bring in the paint pen, shall we? Oh, I think we must. Kind of like most of her the way she is. So I'm not gonna add too much white paint pen. As I start adding it everywhere, you know how this goes. All right, is she done? I think she is. Woohoo! All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And yes, I know it's not live, but hey, I'm pretty sure next Sunday is gonna be live. So I will see you then. And until then, take care and stay safe and keep arting. Bye, you guys.